What's up everybody, it's Mike from PC Classic Cars back with another test drive video. Today we are in this frame-off restored 1970 Chevrolet C10 short wheelbase pickup. But I really like getting these nice short bed pickups. They always sell really quick. Seems to be one of the most popular vehicles that I post. Alright, so again we have a 1970 Chevrolet C10. It is a true short bed 115-inch wheelbase pickup. The truck runs and drives fantastic. The body, the cab, everything has been taken all the way down to the frame. The motor that's in it is a non-original 350 but runs extremely well. I pulled the valve covers. Everything on the top side of the motor looks brand new, and it performs like a freshly gone through 350. Nothing high performance, but just a really good stock style motor. Turbo 400 3-speed automatic behind it. Power steering, power front disc brakes, and then this one does have an aftermarket AC system on it, which blows really nice and cold. I got it on the lowest setting right now, and it's putting out an excellent amount of air. The AC is really cold. And again, just the drivability, all the suspension looks like it's been recently gone through. It's a really nice and tight driving truck. As far as the exhaust goes, it has a nice set of manifolds on it. Custom done exhaust. It's got like an X pipe, aftermarket mufflers. It's not too loud. You get in the throttle, you can definitely hear the exhaust, but going down the road, you can definitely have a conversation with the person sitting next to you. So nothing too loud, but you can still hear it again if you get in the throttle. It is lower. It does have a CPP lowering kit. They lowered it correctly. It's got spindles on the front. It doesn't bottom out. With two people in the truck, I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. Again, still a very comfortable truck to drive, even though it has been lowered a little bit. Sometimes people lower these trucks too much, where you hit one little bump and then the wheels and tires start rubbing really bad, and it just takes the fun out of driving it. So this has been lowered enough to get that really cool look, where it still retains a good ride quality going down the road. As far as the cosmetics go, starting with the interior here, it's got a really nice brownish tan interior. I wouldn't classify it as like dark brown. It's almost more of like a tannish brown. It goes really well with the exterior color. All of the gauges look like they're brand new. The gauge bezel, aftermarket stereo, seat cover, carpet, door panels, matching headliner, matching visors. Again, everything looks like it was done with a purpose and all done at the same time, and it shows really nice. Gauges are all good. Great oil pressure, fuel gauges working, speedo's working, good voltage, temperature gauges come up good where it needs to be. We'll get on it a little bit here. Back on the motor, again, it's nothing high performance, but we're cruising. There's 50, 55, 60 miles an hour right there, and I was halfway in the throttle. Nothing too aggressive, but it still accelerates well. Has plenty of power to pass someone on the highway if you need to. Again, we're cruising at 70 miles an hour right now with no issues. Again, that AC is blowing really nice and cold. Couple items not working. When you turn your turn signals on, the interior turn signal for the right works. When you click it to the left, oh, there it goes. So never mind, the interior turn signals do work. I guess we checked it in. The little bulbs were hard to read, but they do actually work. I do know the radio power's on, but it's not playing any sound. And then the only other thing is the wipers work, but the washer sprayer fluids aren't doing anything. The notorious washer sprayer fluids, they seem to never work. So really only two things there. That's really easy stuff to work on if you wanted to. On the exterior, the paint quality is nice. It looks good down both the sides. There are a few smaller imperfections. Right on the edge of the hood, there's a small little imperfection there. A couple little spots of some little trash spots in the paint. And then just a few little nicks that have been touched up. Just, again, very minor stuff. The paint does look very clean. Inside the bed is really, really nice. Wheels and tires look great. Front and rear bumpers look good. The front grille surround does have a few little scuffs on the flat portion of the top of the grille. Again, just kind of nitpicking at that point. One thing I did forget to mention is this truck is optioned with tilt, which makes it comfortable if you are a bigger individual. Gives you plenty of room. This does have the smaller steering wheel, so you do have quite a bit of room in here, where sometimes if you have that big comfort grip steering wheel and you don't have tilt, the driving position tends to be a little bit uncomfortable if you're a taller individual or you're a little larger. But this one with the tilt and the smaller steering wheel definitely makes it comfortable to drive. Again, the suspension on it going down our bumpy road here, it is the CPP lowering kit. They lowered it correctly. Everything is nice and tight. The alignment is spot on. Steering doesn't pull left. It doesn't pull right. It actually tracks really nice and straight, even on this bumpy road. All of your glass is super clean. Your windows roll up and down like they should on both doors. The vent windows open and close like they should. The windshield definitely looks like it's been replaced at some point, with no wiper marks, no stone chips, and then your back glass looks great as well. My guess is when they restored this truck, they probably replaced most of the glass. And back on the restoration, the underneath of the cab, the body and the bed have definitely been off the frame. Underneath the bed looks brand new. Underneath the cab is actually bed linered with body color, so it has that rough textured material. So if you are going down the road and you go over something, it's not going to scuff up the paint underneath the truck, which is actually really, really cool. It has a nice look and actually gives you a little bit of sound deadening as well. So the underneath, again, no issues with inner rockers, cab mounts, all of the notorious spots that these trucks get. This one is really, really nice and clean underneath. Someone did a really nice job on it. Paperwork, obviously, we have a clean title. Again, it is a 115 wheelbase. We do have the SPID decal. The truck was a color change on the interior and the exterior. But again, when you do a custom truck like this, that doesn't bother me at all that it was a color change. But it is cool that the SPID decal is still in the glove box there. And it is, again, a true short bed truck. Nothing's been cut, nothing's been altered with the frame or the bed. So many people will end up buying one of these trucks that doesn't have a SPID decal on it. And then they get it up in the air and they have a big old splice in their frame, and they found out that their truck was originally a long bed truck. And unfortunately, I've seen that happen a lot. So I do verify all of these short bed trucks. If I'm listing it as a true short bed, I have verified that it is a true short bed truck. Overall feel, excellent truck. Someone definitely spent a lot of time and a lot of money restoring it. Runs and drives fantastic. I'm very, very confident in the mechanicals. I would hop in this truck and drive it anywhere someone would want to go. Dallas is about an hour and a half from me here at my shop, and I would hop in this thing and drive it there with no problems. The AC again's on the low setting, and it's nice and comfortable in here. You kick it up to the high setting, produces a great volume of air. And then a couple small things, like a few little nicks in the paint doesn't bother me. And then a few little things not working, like the aftermarket radio's not playing any sound and the washer sprayer fluid's not working. Really, really minimal stuff. Just overall, it's a great pickup. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, have comments, concerns, questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment on the YouTube channel. Call or text me directly at 903-820-1019. Check us out at PCClassicCars.com, or we are across all of the social platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and we will see you guys on the next test drive video. Thanks again for watching. That's a really good truck.